The Productive Researcher Series, Defining Topics, Generating Keywords. So, you have got a research assignment. Where do you start? The first step, of course, is to review your assignment for any specific guidelines given by your instructor. Once you have selected a general topic, you will need to refine it into something more specific and then start thinking about related research questions. This will provide you direction as a researcher. Listen as two students discuss strategies for defining topics, creating research questions, and generating possible terms to use in their searching.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, have you figured out a topic for your research paper yet?
I don't know what I'm doing exactly. I have to pick a product and analyze it. I want to do something on MP3 players, but I don't know what exactly. I just can't think of something good.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I started out with a bottled water, but that was way too general. Every time I did a Google search, I got 5 million hits. Even when I tried the library website, I got like 2,000 hits. I read a few websites and articles, but I was totally overwhelmed.
So what did you do?
Well, I talked to the professor, and she helped me come up with something more specific. I decided to write about bottled water and the environment. She helped me do a concept map like the one we did in class.
So you just wrote down words having to do with bottled water and the environment?
Yeah, I wrote down as many ideas as I could and then tried to organize them so I could choose one direction to go in. First, I wrote bottled water. Then I added these other terms like marketing and energy and connected them with short statements. After that, I picked waste and turned it into a research question like, how has the disposal of plastic water bottles impacted the environment?
Okay, so then did you just type in your research question into a search and get articles?
Not exactly. I pulled the main points out of the question to find good search terms. Then I brainstormed other possible words and phrases or synonyms, so I had more to choose from in case I got stuck.
Like recycling or pollution?
Right, and also waste, landfill, containers, a refuse.
Oh, okay. I can see how I could do this for my topic. My research question could be something like, how has the popularity of MP3 players impacted the music recording industry? Then I guess I could list the search terms. MP3 players, music recording industry, and impact.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could brainstorm some other related terms like digital audio players, digital music, Apple Corporation, iPod, copyright.
Cool.
Okay, I think we're both ready to search for some articles through the library website.
Yeah, but wait a minute. There are so many databases on the library site. Where should we start?
I remember that a librarian suggested starting with ProQuest Research Library since it has a lot of articles on a bunch of different topics. Let's both try searching with our search terms.
Okay, then maybe we can look at some of these other databases. I'll look under business and industry, and maybe you could try something under earth sciences.
Oh
like
yeah,
Greenfile.
definitely. And you might want to see what database...
As Sarah and Nicole search for articles, they will continue to rework the research terms and try different databases. They may even adjust their research questions as they further explore their topics. Remember to always ask your instructor for clarification on your research assignment and the selection of your topic. Be sure to view other tutorials in the Productive Researcher series to learn how to find and use databases to search for and get articles.